Imagine going from being an avid hiker and climber to needing a double lung transplant. That's exactly what happened to our guest, Marilyn Sundt, and she's here today with her husband, who is Andy Mirdik. Thank you both for being with us. Now, Marilyn, you're here to talk about Run for the Rocks this weekend, so tell us about that event.
Well, actually, I have never done it, but I have been associated with the American Lung Association since 2006, when they first started a different fundraiser, which was called Run the Republic. It was climbing stairs to the top of a tall building.
Yeah.
Andy did that with me, but after that I was too sick to participate in any of their fundraisers.
Well, let's talk about the beginning of your lung disease. Can you describe that for us?
Oh, I can. It started 17 years ago in 2005. 1995.
1995, okay.
I had a very severe form of pneumonia, which caused enough damage to my lungs that I needed oxygen, and that over the years I continued to have more and more infections, and they were always something nobody had ever heard of.
Well, doctors, do they know how this began for you?
Well, it was actually a strep bacteria. And just because of the scarring that kept happening to my lungs, it was more and more susceptible to more and more infections. It was just like going down the stairs, man, and then I'm in the basement.
Yeah, one thing led to another, and the point, you're a great example of how it can just come out of nowhere. That's why we all need to be concerned and involved. And Andy, you've been a supporter as Marilyn has gone through these different stages.
Yeah, I've run, I do the 5K runs and walks, like Run the Rocks rather, and
he's done them all.
Yeah, I've done all the runs, and it's very exciting.
Well, what are you up to now? Tell us about Run Those Rocks.
Well,
at
Run the Rocks,
Red Rocks.
Do it every year. It's beautiful out there. You spend more time looking at the scenery than you do the walk.
Well, that really raises your time, doesn't it?
So you get about 3,000 people out there running and walking. It's great. It's a good fundraiser.
Oh, it sounds fantastic.
Lots of fun.
And it's to support the American Lung Association?
Yes. A couple of the things they do, they work for smoking cessation for teens, and they work for clean air. Well, that's important for everybody, but I find as someone with damaged lungs, anyone that has any lung disease, it's especially important to have smoke-free, pollution-free air.
Right,
and
exactly.
they work for that.
And we're glad to know that you're recovering nicely following your double lung transplant. You're still using the oxygen.
I still need the oxygen, but I basically got my life back. Instead of living on the sofa, I'm out exercising, and by gum, I'm doing the Run for the Rocks next year.
Fantastic. We wish you well. Let's tell everybody how they can get involved with this, okay? Run for the Rocks is Sunday, and registration is at 8 a.m. We want to advise you to get there early because the roads close at 9. Good advice, Andy?
Yeah, you should get there 8 o'clock or before to get a parking place.
All right, that's from an experienced person who's done this. And the run begins at 9:30. We have all the information for you on our website, thedenverchannel.com. Scroll down until you find that red button and click on that and look under Thursday's links. Thank you so much for being here, Marilyn and Andy.
Our pleasure.
Let's send it back now to Mitch.